After the drama of last week, it is nice to be back here at Deadlock Fight Night Cheater-Free Edition. Now, due to what happened last week, TF2 Boomers will be returning to play yet again here in the Challenger match, and of course, Hydra Nation will maintain their spot as Kings of NA. Now, with Melee Creeps joining the fray this week, will we finally have our first legitimate team take down the Hydras? It's only one way to find out. After seeing how strong Young Calc was last week on Shiv, we were a bit surprised to see him let through the bans as Melee Creeps lock it in for AVG. To make matters even worse, they were also able to secure Vindicta, which is an almost guaranteed ban normally in NA. TF2 Boomers, knowing they need to help out their solo lane to propel them into a strong mid game, Scout rotates over to lane 1. However, seeing this, Melee Creeps immediately catch out LGTK.
Potential there. Frozen Shelter came on in and it helped secure that elimination. LGTK
being down 3k and being left to his own, Deathy gets off a great death slam, opening up 2 kills for TF2 Boomers.
Poshy pop. Here comes a death slam though. It can't be avoided by Cool Cheese. They will be thrown down. Low main obviously the only drop there as well. They do get the Guardian at least, but still Deathy wants to fight for it. Cool Cheese is going to get picked off here, and watches Covenant. Of course, the Fickle Frog will make sure that there's enough sustain for TF2 Boomers to find success there. Low main though, out of their grasp up until now. Eventually though, they hover a little bit too close to the ground and are lapped up.
Even with taking advantage of some opportunities, TF2 Boomers find themselves behind by 5k. Scout gets off a good affliction with the help of the swap from Goober, and they pick up 2 kills and the Guardian.
Look like they want to fight for it. That's a swap on AVG. He goes through the time wall. It's a good amount of damage now. And of course, that affliction does get deployed. Axe bleeds out, and AVG struggles to try and drag himself away from the fight. He's picked up, and the Guardian's taken as well.
Melee Creeps try to use the earnest bait to allow Cool Cheese and Poshy to push lane 1. They get the Guardian, but they lose 2 players.
Don't expect Axe to turn this urn. It's more of, let's pull you towards this direction so we can push the lane 1 Guardian.
Oh, there's no way you're escaping that. My goodness.
Still trying to get the urn turn in, Fickle Frog manages to stop Axe from securing it. 3 kills are had for TF2 Boomers, but MC comes out ahead, managed to get 2 plus the urn.
Such a good initiation with that death slam followed up by like an affliction. And Melee Creeps, I feel like you're a team who doesn't want to go for that, and actually I'm going to not even let you answer because the urn is being fought over. The Frozen Shelter. Just come in here, Mitch.
Bloody, that is ridiculous. Yeah, an urn frantically being traded over there. That was unreal. Okay, desperately they're trying to get away. Sire, yeah, just quietly, they're at 16k. By the way, we haven't seen much action from them, but they are very fed at this point in the game. Goober, Deathy, Fickle Frog all down in that fight. Low main does eventually fall, but Cool Cheese is able to pick up and return that urn.
Melee Creeps decide to control the pace by sending 3 players to push out lane 1. AVG and Co managed to keep 3 players from TF2 Boomers there, stalling so the rest of MC can push on lane 2 and 3, getting 2 walkers overall.
And here comes the fight. Already the pocket's gone in. Binding Word could be an issue for AVG as they try and back away. Frozen Shelter does get deployed. More defensive in its application though, as Melee Creeps don't wish to use it to try and catch someone out. But there's the affliction. The follow-up here for TF2 Boomers now as they draw a beat on AVG, and healing comes out from the Kelvin grenade, but they need help. They need rotations across the map, but elsewhere, Melee Creeps are not headed this way. In fact, Low main is keeping a respectful distance from this fight. And right, they are buying time, maybe for a play onto this lane number 3 Walker. And TF2 Boomers have walked into the trap. Oh no! Sire just descends on Goober 70. That's in lane number 2 here. Now it's getting a little bit messy for TF2 Boomers. They're getting pressured walkers in 3 lanes simultaneously, and they lose that lane 1 Walker. Salty goes down as well, and this is going from bad to worse for the blue side.
Not letting flashbacks from the time they last had a big lead and went for mid boss only to lose out on it twice. Melee Creeps fully commit to mid boss with all of TF2 Boomers alive.
So urn picked up. That means that Melee Creeps are aware that there's at least 1 TF2 Boomers player on the other side of the map. So they burst down this mid boss, and now we get ready to go. Unstoppable, you know, it gets popped there by Cool Cheese as they dive on, and they get the rejuvenator. So they've converted on that objective. Nice shoulder charge there, catching 2 inside the Frozen Shelter, and Salty's going pretty darn low. The tether also holds him in place. Low main finds an easy kill on the Ivy, and TF2 Boomers hacked down to 3 players. Make that 2 as Goober gets chased by AVG, and once you've got a Shiv on your tail, it is hard to shake him, folks.
After taking the base from the last fight, MC pushed with their 40k lead for the victory and their chance to beat Hydra Nation in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Abrams ulti with the Unstoppable gives you that solid setup, and now another pickoff outside of the base. This could just be the beginning of the end of the game right here. I see no reason Melee Creeps a few seconds off some key ultimates, but they are almost certainly going to look to close the game out here with this massive lead.
Still working with Rejuve. Excuse me. Fickle Frog there. I don't know what they were doing. They also went to airdrop after the mid-boss take and sort of followed Melee Creeps from the sky, almost posturing like they would try and fight. We knew that was that was just a bluff. Make no mistake.
Frozen Shelter, hello? Get rid of it so you can finish the patron?
All good.
I guess they're just trying to heal the team up. I don't know. I mean, you're kind of griefing your own team there, but who cares? I guess they're just going to burst it down here.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to be said about this. It's Scout on their own. They do hit a nice barrage. Cold Front comes in, but they are completely overrun.
Well, we see Melee Creeps learning from past mistakes here, taking a lead and turn it into a win without throwing, obviously. We have seen Melee Creeps take a map off Hydra Nation before in the past in some other events. Now the question is, could they finally take the entire series off them? There's only one way to find out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Locked In, and we'll see you next time for another recap.